This right here is a movie theater where the ceiling collapsed at a screening for Captain America Brave New World. Now, if you're a little worried here and you're like, why the hell wasn't this in the news? And I'll tell you why. Because there were only 2 people in attendance. That's right, only 2 people. And most likely, these people, they were probably doing some weird shit in the back. We all know, you know what I'm talking about. They probably were just walking around looking for empty movie theaters. They found this one. They were, they went to the back. They were doing their thing. And then the ceiling collapsed, which ultimately is probably a sign from God to these people to knock it off with whatever the hell they were doing. But anyway, ladies and gentlemen, this is a fantastic thing, right? This is a miracle. It's a miracle that nobody was hurt, because if this would have been, say, Avengers Endgame, this would have been a huge disaster for Disney, for Marvel. It would have been all over the news. There would have been congressional hearings about this, oversight, lawsuits, all kinds of stuff. But thank God that Disney and Marvel made a terrible movie, made a horrible movie, made a Captain America movie without Captain America. It saved lives ultimately. But anyway, the bigger story here, right, which isn't really a story, it's something that we all knew was going to happen, is that, Captain America Brave New World is probably going to be one of Disney's biggest box office disasters, right? Maybe second only to the Marvels. Probably worse than the Marvels. I mean, look at this right here. Captain America Brave New World at $15 million leads the lowest weekend year to date. That's right. For the third week, right? This is the third week this movie has been out. It has only grossed a measly $15 million at the box office. It's horrible. It's terrible. This movie has been dropping like 50% each day, right? And as it stands right now, this movie has only grossed around $294 million, which is terrible. Horrible. This is terrible news for Disney. This is horrible news for Marvel. It's a box office flop. I mean, there's no way around this. Because again, I've covered this already. This movie, right, with reshoots, is close to $500 million it cost Disney to make. And there's absolutely no way that this movie is going to make its money back, right? Because they'll tell you, oh no, this movie only cost us 180 mil. That's not taking into account the reshoots, not to mention the marketing budget, right? That's another animal. And see, here's the thing, because I already know what these people are going to say. These weirdos, right? These people, they'll defend anything Disney. This is what they're going to say. Oh, well, that's okay because it's going to make its money back. It's going to break even. It's like, no. Nothing's for free, people, right? It costs Disney money to have their movies shown at the movie theaters. It does. There's no way around it, right? In the US, I believe the split is like 50-50 or maybe 60-40, something like that, which means that for every $1 million this movie makes at a movie theater, Disney only gets like 400,000 to 500,000 of it, right? Split. Now, internationally, Disney does get a lesser share, I believe. I believe that the split is even worse in Disney's favor. But the point is that this movie, Captain America Brave New World, needs to make at least $1 billion to even be considered a success in any way. And that's just not going to happen. And I hate beating the dead mouse, right? In fact, no, I don't hate it. I actually love it. I love shitting on Disney. There's nothing more that I love. But the point is that, I do believe that Disney is making amends. They are making some changes. I've seen some of the leaked art for Doomsday, for Avengers Doomsday, and it seems like they are maybe moving towards the right direction. The culture has shifted. I do believe that this movie, Captain America Brave New World, is just like the afterbirth of the woke experiment that Disney was trying to do. I think that they had to release it. They were trying their best to make this movie good, but there's no way to make it good. But they ultimately, it didn't work out. I don't know what to tell you. Just release it on Disney Plus at this point. I think we're at that point. I don't think I'm wrong in saying that. Just release it on Disney Plus. Just cut your losses. Hope that people forget about this stupid movie, Captain America Brave New World. It should never been made. I mean, these dummies, they actually chose to make a Captain America movie without Captain America. Yeah, this is like a Simpsons sketch. This is like a South Park sketch. You know, this decision by Disney. It's horrible. In fact, I think that there probably is going to be a South Park episode on this. You know, making a Captain America movie without Captain America. It is one of the dumbest decisions ever by Disney. You know, next to Rachel Zegler, that was another one. These dummies. Anyway, you guys, don't let me know what you think down in the comments. And like always, don't forget to subscribe. Sensational.